Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications, okay? This read is going to be for Taurus. Taurus, I'm seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security in your relationships. I'm seeing that what you've been dealing with is a challenge of feeling like the movements that you've been making, the actions that you've been taking have been investments in regard to your relationships, right? And I'm also seeing that you may be dealing with certain stuff from the past. Could be ghost. That's what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self lessons in regard to partnership and community building with the northern wind. So that northern wind is showing me that during the cycle of the read that you've been learning a lesson about some noisy neighbors as well as your family. So somewhere in your lifetime there's a correlation between the experience that you're having with noisy neighbors, or that you may have had in the past with noisy neighbors, that coincides with the experiences that you also had with your family, right? So for certain other people during your childhood or during your upbringing, your family may have been noisy neighbors, right? Or something like that is just what I'm seeing during the cycle of the read, that northern wind is kind of bringing things full circle, okay? And really, you're going through that lesson in life to understand and get a fresh perspective on how the actions that you take or make in regard to your relationships, whether if it's in the something that has happened in the past or something that's going to happen in the future, that you realize how it affects not just what happens in your household, though also in the household of others that are around you, like your neighbors, right? So I'm also seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to the southern wind with baby showers. So that baby showers card represents power. So you're learning a lesson by the way of the southern wind in regard to power. The dynamic of what happens when we have baby showers, and it could also represent the experience of like refreshment or rejuvenation or new ideas, and the energy and the power that's associated with the experience of being like showered with love, what that experience of the water and like how it just rejuvenates, restores, refreshes the innocent. Or it could be like a representation of you being restored with innocence or something like that. Nonetheless, it is coming from the southern wind, which is a representation of power, okay? So you have ghost, which could be a representation of experiences that you've had in the past. Maybe things that you may feel like are still haunting you. And like I said, you are surrounded in the experiences of maybe feeling like your actions and the actions that you take and the movements that you make, and wondering like if they are investments and you want to make those actions matter towards investing in the security that you feel that you have in your relationships, okay? So I'm also seeing the snake card. The snake card is a representation of competition. Maybe you feel like you have an enemy, the other woman, a sense of maybe you looking over your shoulder. That could represent also some type of insecurity or like you not feeling validated, right? These are things that we possibly inherit and that we also have the ability of passing on to our children. So if you are able to overcome that challenge, then we'll get into the solutions that are available to you, okay? So I'm also seeing the Mask card, which is a representation of hiding your true feelings, pretending, deluding, maybe gaslighting and personifying. And then I'm also seeing the Addiction card, which represents some type of codependency, obsession, or a need for restraint, or you holding back your feelings or your emotions. With that Mask card, that completely makes sense. Maybe feelings of possession and control and emotional block. Now, the thing about the Mask is that you could be put in certain conditions that make you feel like you need to be masked, right? So also take that into consideration with the northern wind, where it's talking about your community, your noisy neighbors, your family. And sometimes what I recognize is that Taurus like to keep the peace, right? Y'all like to be calm, y'all like to be chill. You don't like to get riled up or enraged like some bulls do. So having a mask and hiding your true feelings, or maybe someone was hiding their true feelings around you, what I'm saying is that that's normal as a form of like defense, you know. And I say that in regard to not only just existential circumstances, though also you know, where there are, like I said, conditions in an environment where you have to protect yourself, and by the way of that you use a mask. Though also theoretically you may feel like you need to, like the card says, hide your true feelings or something like that, okay? And that's just what I'm seeing. If you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that had been offered to me is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a very interesting card because it's like you got a bunch of options, girl, and I'm just gonna give you all the options that you possibly need or that you want, and you just choose what it is that you want. So thank you. Okay, I'm not complaining. Thank you for giving me options. Thank you for that offer. This energy was received like very clearly, easygoing, not insane, not crazy. So thank you, and I appreciate you for that. I love you so much for that, right? And then the energy that I see you in for the cycle of the read is this Ten of Pentacles. This Ten of Pentacles is representing financial abundance and security. So you getting money, okay? You got access to resources. So good for you, Taurus. You're being received in this energy as like very eccentric. Like you're not like everybody else. People are receiving you as not like everybody else, and you have your own quirky way of doing things. You got your own style, and that's good for you, okay? You're also being received as very silly, maybe a little bit trivial, like people don't really know what you got going on, right? Though they say you got money, you know what I'm saying? And then you're also being received as like not arrogant, not conceited, not overconfident. So you have a good character about yourself. Or is this the mask? Let's see. Okay. So let's talk about the cycle of the read. During the past position of the cycle of this read, I'm seeing that you were in the full energy paired with the Seven of Rods. What I'm seeing here is that you went on like some type of adventure. You may have done something, like took forth in action, right? Did something to move forward. You were being adventurous with the Fool card, and in some kind of way you got in conflict. So this usually happens when you're building friendships, relationships, workplace relationships also. Though considering the fact that I'm seeing neighbors and family, it could have been like your family, your friends, your neighbors, maybe even a relationship. It's a relationship. Maybe like a relationship that's personal to you or like in close proximity to you, right? And the reason why I say that is because there was like some type of conflict with the Seven of Rods, and I'm seeing that you're being received like, so you're being received as classic. And the action that you took was classic. Like, it was a genuine act of something that you were doing, right? With these people, whether if it was your family or people in your community, your neighbors. And you did that to maybe build a stronger relationship with them. However, there are some ghosts involved. Things from the past that could be haunting either you or those people in your family or that are your neighbors. It could even be stuff that you dealt with your family that's haunting you in regard to the relationship that you do or don't have with your neighbors, right? There's something like that happening, or that has happened in the past with this Fool card paired with the Seven of Rods, because I'm seeing that you were in conflict with these people, whether if they were your family, friends, or your neighbors or not. Whoever it is that you were seeking security in by the way of the actions that you took, how it is that you treated them, the ghost of whatever is haunting either you or them is the reason why that challenge happened, or that conflict may have happened that you needed to defend yourself against, okay? I'm seeing it wasn't a dull day there, though. So whatever it wasn't a dull day. Then I'm seeing this High Priestess energy. So this is someone that's spirit-led, spirit-fed. They're guided by their intuition. And this could have either been someone that came in to give advice or something like that. Or this could have been you that was in this energy of like, I'm going to just follow my intuition and I'm going to move accordingly, right? So the challenges that you may have faced in the past with either these neighbors or this family could have been related to codependency or some type of hidden feelings that you had. And with this High Priestess and the Ghost card, like a High Priestess is intuitive. They're spirit-led and spirit-fed, so they could see if it's ghosts in the situation anywhere, right? And I'm seeing that either you came into an awareness of recognizing that this is what was going on, or this High Priestess came in and gave you some guidance and some insight on what was going on, right? This High Priestess energy is being received as calm, tranquil, very peaceful, not loud, not rambunctious, not boisterous. So this is someone that is very reserved and quiet in their approach. Then I'm seeing that either you or someone else was in this King of Rods energy. So the King of Rods is someone that prioritizes nurturing the household and the family, balancing out their work in their family and their home life, right? This is someone that has mastered balancing out work life and family, right? So this King of Rods is being received as like very caring, very sweet, not irritating, not annoying, not troublesome, not provoking. This is someone that stepped in and was like, this is how things should be, right? If we are going to be nurturing our families, this is how things should be. And so this could have either been you, or this could have been someone else that came in and, like I said, gave you some insight, some governance, right? So this High Priestess and this King of Rods are like really, really strong and powerful energies, from the major arcana to just, well, the High Priestess is from the major arcana, the King of Rods is from the minor arcana. However, for them to be coming together and to be either giving insight or any type of energy in regard to what it is that you experienced during the cycle of the read, I'm sure that if you were seeking security in your relationships, these two energies helped fortify you getting clarity on that, okay? So then I'm seeing the Two of Cups energy. The Two of Cups energy is representing some type of union. So what I'm seeing is that maybe you are this High Priestess, or this High Priestess is someone else. And this King of Rods is either you or someone else. Either way, I'm seeing that maybe this High Priestess and this King of Rods got together, right? So you could be either or one of those energies. Take it as it resonates. So this King of Rods could have been like, this is how I want to do things, right? Or this King of Rods could have been like, this is how things should be. And this High Priestess is like giving guidance and insight, you know? So they're a good match, a really good match if you're one of them. And even if you're not one of them, like I said, having both of those energies in your life, or you being in one of those energies in your life, or you being in both of those energies in your life, is definitely helpful to give you that kind of clarity that you're looking for in regard to the security that you're seeking in relationships, and wanting to know for sure if the movements and the actions that you're taking are contributing to stable, healthy, long-lasting relationships, right? So in this Two of Cups, you are in some type of union with someone that you trust, someone that you love, someone that I'm just seeing like an open heart on both ends. Okay? It's like I'm bringing my heart, you bringing your heart, and we can connect and share this with each other. Okay? Your vulnerabilities, right? So then I'm seeing you both being received in this energy, this Two of Cups energy, as honorable, dignified, honest. So you're being honest and virtuous with each other. You're being just with each other. And it's the energy from the connection is like shiny and gleaming and very well polished, and also not repulsive. You're not repulsed by each other. There's nothing offensive between you two. You don't disgust each other. So it's a very healthy and happy, well-balanced energy. Then I'm seeing you all in the Four of Pentacles energy. So this could be you, right? And you were wondering or going through something where, like, right after you got into this union with whoever, with this Two of Cups, your finances became stagnant. And you started feeling like you didn't know what you were going to do next in regard to your finances and money, and how you were going to earn money or how you were going to spend your money. Something like that is going on. And maybe you thought that it had something to do with the fact that you were in that union or that relationship, is what I'm seeing. So you try to be smart about whatever decisions that you made next. Though in this energy, this feeling of like being financially stuck was not overwhelming or overpowering or irresistible. So you're in this energy of feeling like you don't know what it is that you want to do with your money to be like financially secure in regard to your relationships and how it is that you want to move in them. So this could be where you were hiding your true feelings, gaslighting, or someone was hiding their true feelings or gaslighting you, or where there was like a sense of some type of codependency or emotional block because you didn't know what was going on with your finances. And there's this person that you trust and that has your vulnerability, and you have their vulnerability, and then the financial issues come in, right? So the challenges of just being stable and secure and not really knowing for sure what it is that you should do is what I'm seeing that you may have gone through, and why it is that you may have had that mask up, right? Or feeling like there was a sense of competition or something like that. Because this is related to what it is that I was saying earlier, where like you're put in those conditions where you have to put on a mask to protect yourself, to defend yourself, because you don't know if people are going to accept you for that truth of what it is that you actually have going on, regardless of if you were in that energy of the Two of Cups where you love and trust someone. It still is more vulnerability, right? With the Four of Pentacles, where it's like, though my finances are stuck and I don't know what it is that I should do next, and what I'm seeing happens after that, baby, is you get a Four of Cups. This Four of Cups is like, I got a divine offer for you, so don't worry. So with this divine offer, with this Four of Cups, it's like in the Four of Pentacles, Look at this person, worried, frustrated, like, I don't know what I'm going to do next. And then the divine is like, I got an offer for you right here. Here you go. Don't worry about it. You're good. You're covered. And so that's why I'm seeing like that you are in this 10 of Pentacles energy where it's financial abundance and security, because maybe that's what was offered to you. An opportunity, a financial opportunity of security and abundance, right? You are being received in this energy as mystical, believable. So whatever this divine offer was, it was spiritual, it was esoteric. Could have been like a promise over your life. You were being received as trustworthy, credible, believable. So whatever promise it is that you made to the divine has given you an offer right back. And I'm seeing you in this energy is like very quiet. And so I'm just seeing that it may have been like a prayer, you know? So let's talk about your future. So as far as your future, the first thing that I'm seeing is look who comes and works in your favor. Because whatever it is that you were doing quietly with the 4 of Cups energy, where you're receiving this divine offer, or you're making a divine offer, right? God gets involved. The Devil card reverse. And you want to know what God released you from? Depression. I lied to you not. So if you were going through some type of depression because your finances were stuck and you didn't know what to do, the Devil card reverse says God got involved and released you from whatever obsessive contract you were in with that codependency in like you being possessed by depression. You putting up those emotional blocks. You feeling like you need a mask. You gaslighting. You pretending and deluding. Or someone being that way towards you, right? You are no longer having to deal with that because God has gotten involved. And then I'm hearing, yup. And then I'm seeing the Knight of Rods energy. So that Knight of Rods energy, you're being received as like God came in and did this like super quick for you, right? With the Knight of Rods energy is someone that wants to govern their sexual energy more in a healthy way, and they're like super ambitious about this, right? So male or female, it could be you, or it could be this other person that you know you're in this relationship with that you trust. Though considering the High Priestess and the King of Rods energy being in union for the 2 of Cups energy and then the 4 of Pentacles energy, it's like as you are released from that depression type of energy, from feeling like your finances were stuck or that you were inhibited in some kind of way, this Knight of Rods energy is like, well, give me guidance on what it is that I should or should not be doing with my rod. Because I know that I want to be caring and I want to be sweet and I want to be good in this King of Rods energy, and I want to prioritize my family. And I don't want to be like irritated or annoyed or troublesome or provoking anyone, or this High Priestess, or you know who it is that I'm wanting to build a relationship with. And that you could be a male or a female, the gender is not specific, so take it as it resonates. Though in this Knight of Rods energy, like I said, it is someone that is ambitious about how it is that they want to move forward, because you're not depressed anymore. So what are you going to focus that energy on, that resource, that tool on, right? And so I'm seeing either you or someone else in this King of Pentacles energy. So the King of Pentacles is someone that's financially abundant, stable, and secure. And you could be in this King of Pentacles energy because you were in the 10 of Pentacles energy during the cycle of the read, right? With that Four of Cups, it's giving that Four of Cups was that financial abundance, security, and stability. I'm hearing like it could have been like unexpected income, like random money that just came to you, and now you have what it is that you need to be financially abundant, stable, and secure. And then also in that comes the fact that the depression is also being lifted off of you, and then you're in this King of Pentacles energy, right? So this King of Pentacles energy is someone that is received as like being prominent, wealthy, well-moneyed, knowing how to make good advanced investments, though I said advancements, so maybe you're making good advancements as well in your finances. And then I'm also seeing the Lover's energy. So you may have taken your relationship from the Two of Cups energy during the cycle of the read to a more serious energy that is like divinely guided with the Family card, with the Lover's energy. So it's like you weren't in this Knight of Rods energy for too long because you're in this King of Pentacles energy, where you have to be that provider. You have to be that financially stable and secure person. And the mask of deluding and gaslighting and doing all of that because you were in some type of depression, that depression is not your portion anymore. So that can't be your crutch. Do you get what I'm saying? You being in this Knight of Pentacles energy and also in this Lover's energy is a gift of the divine. Okay? Not a lot of people could walk around and be like, I got money in my pocket and love backing me up. Right? So with the Lover's card, you are being received as magical, enchanting, miraculous, marvelous, delightful, also thoughtful and wise. Okay? Then I'm seeing that there was like some type of challenge with the Four of Rods energy. The Four of Rods energy is coming from the High Priestess and the King of Rods energy. So somewhere in the interaction between the High Priestess and the King of Rods energy in the past, the actions that were taken were to contribute to creating a stable household. You know, when people come together in relationships, they like to say like we're building together, right? So in order for you all to be building together, I'm just seeing that the High Priestess and the King of Rods energy were in the process of building together, though they could only build together by the way of the actions of the things that they were doing that proved that they were investing in the relationship, right? And that's what I'm seeing with this Four of Rods in the sideways position. Because you were challenged with some type of temptation, right? This is the seduction card. It says attraction, teasing, hooking up and dating, third party, and temptation. Now, I'm seeing like a little bit out of place, right? So the Four of Rods, the actions that were taken in regard to the relationship, the Four of Rods is in between the Four of Rods is in between the cycle of this read and what is going to happen in the future. That's like a foundation, a stable household, all of that being held in the balance. It's kind of like the equal sign, right? Between the divine offer that came towards the end of the cycle of the read, I'm seeing 444. You getting out of that energy of feeling stuck in financial insecurity or not knowing what you were going to do with your money, to you getting a divine offer. And then in the midst of that comes the equal sign of stability and financial security to assist in you building up your foundation in a stable household, right? In the future, I'm seeing that is still hanging in the balance, because after you're in the King of Pentacles energy and the Lover's energy, there is this Taurus that may be still feeling like you're not enough with the not enough card. And that's because of this seduction card. So with the not enough card, it says lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego, and fear, and some type of frustrations. And I'm going to just go out on a limb and say that maybe that's associated with either your noisy neighbors or your family, something that you experienced involving them, and codependency, you putting up emotional blocks. With self-sabotage, that has to do with putting up emotional blocks, obsession or a sense of codependency, your ego getting in the way because you're frustrated with things not going your way. You also may be feeling like some sense of insecurity with the snake card, feeling like you're in competition with others, not knowing if you could trust people, and the conditions that you're in, right, that may make you feel like you have to wear a mask, or you're hiding your true feelings, or you're gaslighting or something like that. So in certain instances, maybe you did feel like you weren't enough. And what I'm seeing that may have alleviated or will change the dynamic of this Four of Rods going from being in the challenge position to being in the upright, where you do have stable foundation and you can be in the energy of like, look at what we made, right? Would be you standing strong in this Six of Cups energy. The Six of Cups energy represents someone that you trust. So that's bringing it back to the Two of Cups, whatever that connection is, that union, that element of trust between you and someone else, where you're being received as honorable and dignified with each other. Not repulsive, not offensive, not disgusting to each other. You're in this Six of Cups energy with this person that gives you support and guidance, someone that you can trust, someone that trusts you, right? And then this person also comes, or you come with this Ace of Pentacles opportunity, so a new job offer, okay? So that's just what I'm seeing. With this Ace of Pentacles, it's like not harmful, very healthy for you to be in these energies together. And you're also being received as undamaged. So you're in a healed energy. Like I said, God interceded for you in the past part of the future part of this read. So in the future, God will intercede for you and be like, I have snatched you out of depression. You are now free to thrive in the life that I have created for you. Yes? And where you go moving forward from that is wanting to be more stable and having firm, strong foundation. My interpretation of this is that next you will be in the King of Pentacles energy paired with the Lover's energy. So you will be in a loving energy of an abundant king that has the money to offer that financial security and stability to someone else. And you could be male or female. The gender is not specific. Then you come with a financial opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. And you're also being received as this Six of Cups, where someone trusts you to give them guidance and support. Or this King of Pentacles energy with the Lover's energy comes to you and brings you this financial opportunity with guidance and support. Okay? Take it as it resonates. Though what I'm seeing has come in the way as an issue for you is the actions that you have taken of self-sabotage, where you are lacking confidence, where your ego has kind of gotten in the way, and where you may have been tempted to do something that didn't sit well with you. Okay? And as far as you seeking security in your relationships, it is a whole lot healthier to make the decisions that won't have you questioning the wellness of your soul and your spiritual maturity. Okay? So then I'm seeing you in this Two of Pentacles energy where you're trying to decide what it is that you want to do. And that's where you have to make a decision. Are you going to prioritize the wellness of your soul that is in alignment with the security that you have been seeking in these relationships? Or are you going to sabotage the security of those relationships with a third party or hooking up and dating someone because you don't feel like you're enough? I'm seeing the Ace of Rods reversed, where if you make an unhealthy decision, then obviously it's going to lead to unhealthy results, right? And from what I'm seeing, you will have a lack of inspiration if you make that unhealthy choice, and it will lead to some type of misery. However, you do get to decide if you want to be that person of influence that is going to make those healthier choices, knowing that God has interceded for you so that you aren't in that depressive energy. And from what I can see, you are received in this energy as lovable, charming, and delightful, influential, powerful, prominent, and you will make the important decision. Okay? Then moving forward, you must have made the right decision, because now I'm seeing you in the Two of Rods. Okay? So in the Two of Rods energy, it's like thy rod and thy staff are with me. And you have the world in your hands. So what do you have to do? You got to be careful with it, right? With this Two of Rods, you're being received as not melodramatic, not theatrical, very exquisite, refined, and flawless, and also graceful. So you're handling the world that you have in your hands with grace. I love that for you. Then I'm seeing, hello, the Queen of Swords. Now this don't play, okay? The Queen of Swords is someone that is led by their truth and justice, and if she got to pull out her sword to defend her people or you, then she will. So this could be you that's in this energy, or this could be someone that's going to defend you, okay? It's always good to have the Queen of Swords energy, to have some, that person have your back and be willing and able to defend you, and you know what I mean? So if you are in that energy, then good for you. And if you have that person by your side or there to defend you, then also good for you. Like I said, this is somebody that sets boundaries and don't take no shit. So this Queen of Swords is being received as delightful, pleasing, enjoyable, charming, also very funny. So being someone that's so serious and that person will cut you deep. This is also someone that you could joke around and play with, right? Have fun with. Someone that you enjoy their company. They got a good sense of humor, right? So then I'm seeing that you will be moving on to calmer waters with this Six of Swords. We love to see it. With the Six of Swords energy, I said what I said. You are being received in this energy as natural. So with that southern wind, which represents the element earth and power, the baby showers card could represent that maybe there's a baby on the way with the Six of Swords. And with the Six of Swords, you're moving on to calmer waters, so you have everything that you need to feel confident in being a parent, if that's what's coming next, right? Regardless, it could be like a new journey, a new job, a new venture, a new relationship, whatever it is. Your bags are packed, your stuff is ready to go, and you're moving forward, okay? You're also being received in this energy as non-violent, not vicious, not destructive, and whatever it is that you're leaving behind. Because God done set you free from that depression, that stuff doesn't go with you, right? So moving forward, you're also as far into your future as I can see, is the Seven of Swords reverse. The Seven of Swords reverse represents you honoring the fact that God has interceded and released you from whatever that depression was by being more truthful and honest in how you live your life. Okay? And these are the actions that you would like to take to show that you're willing to invest in the security of your relationships, right? And with that truth also comes you being set free from harmful ghosts like depression that have haunted you from your past. And because you have that wisdom and that experience of also being let go from whatever was haunting you from your past, you can also help others, right? So you being led by that truth and being willing and able and to honor that truth with this Seven of Swords reverse is a smart decision. Intelligent and witty, and you're being understood. So whatever it is that you're being honest about, you're not being judged for it, you're being understood. So Taurus, to you, I do send love, light, and healing energy. I thank you all so much for offering me the Seven of Cups, because as the Seven of Cups was offered to me, guess what? As far into your future as I can see is the Seven of Swords reversed, and that is amazing energy between the both of us. So I send, again, love, light, and healing energy, and I will see you all next time. Bye. Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels.